Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. I am coming to you guys with a small general reading, and hopefully I don't make the video too long because I know I'll be like mumbling and jumbling on when spirit is giving me downloads, and it'd be hard for me sometimes to get my messages out. You may hear me stutter or whatever the case may be, because I be having so many messages that spirit want to say because I'm connected to so many of you guys. They be like, oh, say this, say this, say this. Hey, don't forget to say that. Hey, also remind them this. And it just be like a lot of voices that be going through my head when I'm connecting to the spiritual world. And I'm connecting to you guys' ancestors and letting you guys know what's going on in your energy and things of that nature. Because everybody ancestor is like fighting to get room in to, be heard, or just let their collective, my divine collective, know what's going on. And so, excuse me if you hear me like mumbling through my videos, or if you hear me like do a pause or a stop, because I'm like, okay, you guys. In the 5D, I'm like, okay, I need one person to speak at a time. I don't need everybody just coming at me all at once, you know. And so I'm gonna try to slow down and try to abbreviate my messages and make sure that I'm fully clear. I'm getting the messages out to you guys that you are looking for, and you guys are, coming to me and coming to my channel about, because I know you guys really are engaged into my videos now. I do see that my views and everything is going up, and I really do appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much for that. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos so I can get more connected and get more in tune with your spiritual guides and your guardians that want to let you guys know what is going on and the messages that are coming out, so they can give you a clear conscience, help with your healing, and also just give you a little tea of the unseen of what's going on in you guys' life. So as you can see, I got my little Christmas shirt on. This was a Christmas shirt, you guys, just a little backstory, that I bought for a person that I was dating, and they ended up leaving me. But sometimes when a person leave you, that is God's protection within that rejection. Okay. So yes, I was nice enough to get us like matching Christmas shirts or and things like that, but they left me, they left the gift, they left everything, and they just, wanted to enter into a new phase without me in it. And that's totally fine. Like I said, within that rejection was God protection, and God did not want that person to be in my life for a reason. And this is the reading that I'm getting on for you guys today. It's like, what's going on with your person and the karmic that they chose over you. Kind of like just getting some tea on that. Not saying that that person chose the karmic over you, but they chose another path that doesn't include you in it, and you felt rejected from this person. So you probably just want to know, like, what was it that ended the relationship? Not necessarily saying that you want to know what that person or that third party had over your person, but you just want to know a little tea of why they made that decision when you were such a good friend, a good lover, a good provider. You was going 50-50. You probably wasn't perfect, but you tried to compromise. You tried to make certain situations better, and try to be more flexible with this person, but yet they still left you, and you still wonder, like, what could I have done? What was the initial reason or the lesson behind me and this person not connecting and staying into the long end game of us being together. Okay, so let's just jump into the reading. I did pull some cards out. I was going to do a new shuffle, but sometimes spirit just have me keep certain things out for you guys, what they want me to let you know. So I did do a pre-shuffle, and I was asking spirit. I got a little hot, y'all. Let me take off my little robe. But I want y'all to get comfortable, get cute, get your drinks, get your wine, get your blunt, whatever you do to make yourself comfortable. Go ahead and get that, and then just come on and join this reading as I get into the tea, because this is the Real Tea Tarot. Okay, so you guys, and just to let you guys know, my readings are timeless as well. So I don't care if you come across my video and it say, oh, this was a month ago or it was 3 months ago, it was a reason why you came across this video. Okay, so don't just think I need an initial reading on what's going on, and because sometimes your spirit guides will have you, or will pop a video out in front of you that is meant for you to watch, regardless of how many views, how many likes, how many whatever it is on there. Go ahead and click that video, because it's something that brought you to that video, or something that you said, or something that you thought of. The reason why that video popped up on that For You page, that popped up on your mentions, whatever the case may be. So definitely click on that video, and hopefully it's mine, and hopefully I get that message out to you, and I connect to your spirit guides, because they may have a message within my video for you. Okay, so let's jump onto it and let's see what's going on between your person and the karmic, and the situation that ended between you guys, and we're just going to go from there. Okay, so the first message that came out, it says, I didn't speak up for you. I let my karmic and friends talk bad about you. So this is the person, your person was in the midst of a connection with a third party, whether they met them at work, whether they met them when they was, out chilling with their friends. And you know how sometimes homeboys will have like girls or whatever come over, or guys come over, flip and switch the roles at reverse. Like I said, I do have divine masculines and divine feminines that watch my video, so just throwing it out there, you guys. Okay, but however they met this person at a party, at a kickback, at a family function. Sometimes family bring homies and homegirls to their family function, or whatever the case may be. And this person may have talked about you before, or may have brought you around their family or friends before. And karmic people don't like people of the highest light. They don't like people that are angelic and have an energetic magnetic connection about themselves. So it kind of like dims their light. They already in darkness a little bit. So it's just like, when you came around your person and their people, they may have had some karmic ties, or karmic family members or friends that were still lurking in their energy. And when this person had came across the karmic initially connected or wanted to gravitate towards that person, because that person may have talked about you in some way, in some light, or this, that, and the third. And you're not a bad looking person, and your person is not a bad looking person at all. So that's what makes you attracted to them as well, because they may have looked good, and they may look good to other people. Because hey, you know what I'm saying, who wants an unattractive person? You want something that is able to be seen but not able to be touched. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying, collective. But this karmic was slowly slithering her way in to try to make it to every function, every family gathering, every kickback, every little, break time, when it's time for break at work, to kind of get into your person's energy and stuff like that. And eventually, that's when the little side conversations and, little talks, every time your person will bring you up and stuff like that, then they had to make a little joke about it. Like, how some people be like, oh, you a simp, or oh, you this and you that, you swear you so in love. Like, who is that? Like, we not doing it. We too G for all this and stuff like that. So they started to make a joke about your person, is what I'm picking up, when they was just trying to give you a compliment, or when they was thinking about you and you came across their mind and stuff like that. So the karmic low-key made jokes and try to say little slick stuff, but your person wanted to seem cool. They didn't really want to check their friends and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, boys gonna be boys. And sometimes, females, they gonna say little sly stuff, but they kind of like try to keep it G and be like, yeah, whatever. They didn't really take up for you and your name when you wasn't in this person's presence. Okay, so it said, I didn't speak up for you. I let my karmic and friends talk bad about you. So this person was letting these people speak negativity on your name. And anytime you felt like, or you heard something, you're like, what? I thought I heard somebody call my name. You know how sometimes we get those little things like, dang, I thought somebody heard my name. I thought I heard somebody say my name. Or you'll hear little stuff and ain't nobody around. And it's like, that was spirit giving you downloads that you was being talked about, if your ears was ringing or something, or if I was jumping one day, you know what I'm saying? Anything like that. Spirit was giving you a nudge that somebody was in your energy talking shit about you. And your person wasn't the person that was trying to correct them or try to say, no, let's talk about something else. We ain't gonna talk about her. We ain't gonna talk about my girl. We ain't gonna talk about my man. This, that, and the third, like that. They just let shit slide and was just like, whatever, you know, we just out, we just hanging out. I ain't gonna really pay no attention. But little do that person know that karmic was kind of weaving her spell over that person little by little. It starts off with jokes. You gotta be careful with people that make jokes, you guys, okay? Because there be a little truth in those jokes, like they say. It be a little truth in it, okay? And this person knew that this karma was a hoe. They knew it. Because the way this karma would move around at their job or move around at these kickbacks and parties and stuff, being in people's face, like flirting and stuff with them, touching them, giving them compliments and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So your person knew that this person was a hoe. It gave hoe energy. It gave hoe vibes. It gave that, you know, she an easy fix. And you know how homeboys get together and they be like, yeah, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, your person, like I said, was slowly getting weaved into that lifestyle. And was like, you know something, you know, kind of thinking to himself, like, you know, I think I could slide myself in there and kind of like get me a little 1-2 out of her too. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to feel left out. They was kind of feeling the peer pressure when they seen this person and how she get around and move around and how she was getting so much attention. But you gotta be careful with certain types of attention, with certain pieces of attention that people get, because everything that glitters is not gold. So when they saw other people getting attention from this girl, and she was an attractive person, you guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm getting an attractive, sexy female that used her seduction because she was probably, you know, shaped. You know how some people are just shaped, like big breasts sit up. They don't really need no tape, no boob tape and stuff like that. Big butt. She didn't really have to, you know, do no BBL or stuff like that. You know, real nice little waist. You know, belly button pierced. I'm getting tattoos, you know. I'm getting like a nose ring type. Always had a lace front on. You know what I'm saying? Always keep her hair and stuff done because this woman worked on her appearance. Even when she had to go to work, and it could have been a job at Amazon. It could have been a job at a warehouse. It could be a job at Walmart. This woman was going to come to work and look T. She was going to look bad, y'all. To the T. Okay? And regardless of if she out and about, she was going to put on her best dress clothes. She was going to put her little, you know, skin, you know, wear, make sure those breasts sit up tight and sit up high. And it kind of got your person's attention. So it says a hoe sleeps with the family pet if paid. So this girl gets a round, but she about her money too. And that's why she was able to keep up her appearance. Because not only was she was strategic with her sexual activity. She wasn't just sleeping around just to be sleeping around. This ain't no bum like y'all think it is. This is a girl that used her body to get like money from different men, things of that nature. Have people pay her bills, have people wanting to spend a few dollars on her because she know that to be an influencer out here and what she really wants in life, she gonna have to use what they say in that movie. I'm gonna have to use what I want. I'm gonna have to use what I got to get what I want. Y'all know the Players Club. If you haven't seen the Players Club, because Spirit is telling me to reference the Players Club. If you know, you know. So if you ever seen that movie and you know how the girls was getting in and how Diamond was just trying to get in, get her money and just leave. She wasn't always about that, but then you had some tricks out there that was about all that life. They try to drag her into that lifestyle. Do you understand me? That's why the reference, the Players Club, came up to my mind. This is what your person was getting involved in when they came across this karmic. Okay? So it was given very whole life, whole vibes, you know, the whole little one too. So then your person started to act a little funny, a little fun young with you and started to pull back. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't like call you on their breaks anymore at work, or when it's a different function or a kickback, they usually invite you, telling you to come through, like come, you know, with your girls and stuff. Now it's me and the guys, and you know, I'm gonna hit you up when I get back, or I'm gonna come over there after we get done type stuff. And it's like, whoa, like we used to like hang, we used to chill, we used to do all this stuff together now. And now all of a sudden I can't go to the family barbecues. I can't, you know, pop up no more. Oh, excuse me, that was an energy burp. They don't want you to do that. They're like, no, like they was like kind of like straight on you being around all the time. Now they needed their space and they needed, time apart from you. And what spirit is telling me is that the reason why they was doing this is because of this hoe was always around, and they was trying to put on a front to make it seem like they wasn't always a lover boy, that it wasn't all hooked up on you, and they could move around. They was a little bit more flexible. Can't no woman tell me what to do, can't no man tell me where to go, like things of that nature. So it says, I don't have time for a relationship right now because I'm not ready. So now this person is giving you hot and cold energy. Now they're not ready to commit to you anymore, and y'all was just in it good, and everything was going good, and even if y'all guys wasn't in a relationship, or you was talking about being like committal, now this person don't know if they want to commit. Now this person don't know if they want to settle down. And if y'all was in a relationship, now this person's thinking about taking some space, taking some time, trying to test the waters out, saying that we still young. I don't know if this is gonna be the right decision for me right now. Let me just do my own thing. They didn't want to hurt you, but at the same time they didn't respect you when you wasn't in their presence. So at the same time, it was just like giving you like half truths, half commitments, half this, half that. They wasn't in it 100% like they used to, and now you felt like this person was playing with your heart because you gave your all. Even when this person was saying, I'm gonna talk to you later, I'm gonna hit you up later, or I'm gonna kick it with you after I get through hanging out and things like that, you still was in it. Like, okay, you was trusting. You was like, okay, I'm gonna let my baby do this, I'm gonna let my baby do that. He said he needs some space, whatever the case may be, because you still wanted the end game, the long game, the end goal of you guys being one soul, one union. And this person wanted to explore that whole phase. They wanted to see what it was like to be like, one of their friends out there, because it was the person that you felt like was very committal. This is the person that you felt like you could spend the rest of your life with. It was the person that you feel like you could have a family with. Y'all could build something together, things of that nature. But because of his influences, this person felt like a relationship right now will hold them back, and it will be too much to like maintain, because now they want to go out there and explore because of these karmics, or a karmic that's in their energy. And you're a mature boss woman. You know exactly what you want. You have plans for the future. You have goals for yourself. You're not going to let anybody hold you back or kind of like string you along. And this person know that. They know that you was too mature for the games that they was out here playing. So now that they want to sit out here and play games and, not give you full commitment and treat you like you're like an option and things of that nature, not putting you as a priority, you just knew in your spirit, and your spirit guides was giving you signs that this person was not mature enough to handle the next level or the next step to you guys' relationship to evolve. Because it's levels to relationships, you guys. You got the beginning stage. The beginning stage is all cute and cutesy. They want to be around you all the time. It's puppy love, things of that nature. Then you have the third stage, when you go through the trials and tribulations, where stuff starts to hit the fan, when stuff starts to, kind of like, cause a little tension, little problems, money issues, third parties and stuff like that. But you got to work through that. Then you have the final stage, when you guys have been through those things, when you guys learn to love each other through those issues and compromise, and try to build onto a better relationship after you guys have been through the storm. You know what I'm saying? So it's 3 steps to it. It's 3 stages, not steps, but 3 stages, because there's plenty of steps in a relationship, you guys. It's not just A, B, and C. It's so many steps that you got to go through throughout the years. But this was what was going on in the relationship. You was like maturing to the next level, and this person stayed stagnant, and they stayed stuck in their actual state, and they didn't want to evolve with you. Okay. And so you start to get a little gossip. It says shade room gossip, everybody business, word on the street. You starting to hear little stuff now, what my spirit guides is saying. So your spirit guides started to leak little messages to you in certain like certain like things like online, social media. Somebody probably hitting you in your DM. You know, somebody probably sent you a picture saying, "Hey, I seen your guy out with this girl. Like they was out last night at the bar when me and my homegirl was at the bar. Like, ain't that such and such? And he all up on this, that, and the third. Or you probably seen your girl out. Not at work when she was supposed to be at work, and she's sitting up there, talking to somebody else, and what I'm saying, they having secret phone calls and messages, stuff where it's not making any sense. And you starting to get like people in your ears start starting to ring. You starting to like see little stuff, or you having like bad dreams and nightmares and stuff like that. And you notice that you keep getting like little signs and synchronicities, because people are gossiping and they have your name in their mouth, and that's why you're probably getting sleepless nights. You probably getting anxiety attacks, and you start flipping out. You're not acting like your normal self anymore. Okay, what is spirit telling me? Spirit is kind of like giving me this antsy person that's like just in the house, just trying to find evidence and try to figure out if this person is cheating and stuff. But I feel like your person is very strategic and how they move and how they step and stuff like that. And only thing is you getting is like those he said, she said, I heard, they said, they saw type of message, but you don't have solid proof though. And I feel like spirit is telling me sometimes you don't need solid proof. Sometimes you got to dive deep and you got to actually take that salt bath to cleanse your energy, because being still connected with this person, it's like some type of like this. I'm seeing like a spark, like spirit is showing me like a plug that you're trying to plug in, and it's not really like taking juice. Like you're not really fully connected to your intuition like you need to be, because this person is still, they're around karmics, and it's causing you to be unclear of what is really going on in your energy, because of that blockage in a karmic connection that is keeping you from seeing the truth or from fully understanding what's going on. Because sometimes you don't need actual proof. You don't need to see the text, because the only thing that's going to do is hurt you even more, and it's going to have you fight even harder to hold on to like that rose that's fresh off that rose bush when it has thorns in it. Yes, it's so beautiful. Yes, it's in your yard. Yes, you have planted it and you have grown it, but now it's damaging to you. It's damaging to all the flowers that you are planting around there. So now you need to uproot that rose bush and get it out your system and plant something new, if that making sense. I hope you guys are following me, because spirit has me talking, and I've been talking for a while now. 2:02 on the clock as I'm saying this. Okay, and you're getting the gossip. It says shade room, like I said, in everybody's business. So everybody's now your business. Everybody's now giving you your opinions on your relationship and how you need to move and how you need to go, versus this person coming to you trying to compromise, talk about it, let's try to fix it, things of that nature, because this person is not giving you the energy that they was giving you before. And because of this, you're kind of like in a fog. I'm seeing like it's very foggy in your head. It's very smoky. You're probably smoking your problems away, drinking your problems away, trying not to think about it, still trying to hold on to this person. But what you really need, baby, is a salt bath. You need to cleanse your energy of this person. You need to clean your energy of the gossip that's surrounding you right now, the drama that's surrounding you, so you can get a clear mindset, and so you can make clear, rash decisions versus decisions that is hasty, decisions that you may regret later. And you just really need to cleanse your body right now as well, because this person, like I said, it's a whole. It's like sleeping with family pet if paid. This person probably did slept with this person's family member, this like third, but it was like no connections. And how how boys and everybody gossip and talk and kind of get everybody in their business. They probably talked about this karmic sex game and things like that. So basically, they let them know like, ooh, it's good, like it's the best thing I ever had in my life, da da da. You know how people gloat when they finally get a chance to get some type of victory or whatever the case may be. So your person heard this from friends and other people that they work with and stuff like that. So now they want a little piece of it. They probably did get a little piece of it, you guys. I'm seeing that it's some type of sexual connection between your person and the third party that had like an exchange or something that had transpired or something like that. Whether it was, him grabbing on her butt, funneling with her chest, anything oral, things of that nature, but something had transpired between your person and that. And I know that's something that you don't want to hear right now, but I feel like the karmic had gave this person little bits and pieces, not too much so soon, because they wanted this person to leave you. So I felt like they just did little stuff, and it was like giving candy to a baby, like little small stuff. So you know how you do, so give like little treats to a baby so they can keep coming back asking and begging and trying to like get more about you and stuff like that. That's what the type of games that this karmic was playing, because this karmic was a party girl, party boy. They like to have fun. They had nothing to tie them down because they wasn't responsible. Like you was a mature boss woman. Sometimes you stayed in the house. You wasn't on the scene all the time. You wasn't trying to be seen all the time. You wasn't trying to hookah and party every weekend. You was taking care of your kids, take care of your bills, and taking care of your business. Unlike this, y'all two different like people. It was two different opposite people. Yes, he like the mature version of you because you kept him stable, you kept him on top of stuff, you kept him grounded. But this karmic is like a little bit more fun, a little bit more laid back. Wasn't always trying to be so serious all the time. Not saying that you were just 100% like all work and no play, but this karmic was way loose with themselves and their responsibilities. And it was just like, you know how some men just want to have a good time, but they don't think about tomorrow. They just only think about today. And that's what it kind of gave for this karmic. This karmic was teaching this person not to worry. Things going to work out. Things going to come through, whatever the case may be, but not really initially having a plan. So basically this person sit up there, party with this karmic, play games with you, didn't want to be in a relationship with you no more, but want to run these streets. Now it says the karmic took all my funds and I can't leave without nothing. So boom. There's the karma, baby. There's the karma like that came to this person. So they sit up there and they wanted to play games with you. They wanted to be outside. They wanted to be around these karmics and be around these karmic ass friends, and wanted to play and not lock in with you and become a mature boss man and boss up on their business and responsibilities, so that way they can go out and have a good time, but be responsible while doing it. They didn't sit up there and let this karma trick them out their funds, trick them out of all their money, and trick them to thinking that everything's going to work out. But they didn't have a plan, you guys. They didn't have a plan to how this was going to get paid, how this was going to, come through. Missing time at work because they wanted to party all night. So now they calling out of work, missing, a full check. Now the bills is overextending. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful, because God will show you. God will have somebody come and flatten all four of your tires. Now you need tires done. Now what? And that's probably something out there. Maybe Spirit told me that happened to your person. Now they sitting up there without a car. They can't even get around. And now the karmic took them for everything because they wanted to be outside and party with this karmic. And not really like go to work and make sure that they pay stuff on time. So stuff started to double up. Light bill for 2 months started to double up. Rent started to double up from last month. You getting an eviction notice on their door. Things of that nature. And now that the karmic then sit up there and had them trick them out their spot, now the karmic sit up there like, okay, well, now I got them. I done sucked them dry. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna move on to the next person, that I can, because this is a hole that they was dealing with. This was nobody solid that was going to stick with them through thick and thin, get them out of this rut, or get them out of financial hardship. The karma only wanted to use this person. So now that they are used all up, they don't have nowhere to go. And now they want to heal. Now they want to heal from all this shit that the karma they put them through. So now they reaching back out to you, collective. They want to heal. They said, it says on here, pray, drink water. This person needed to drink some water because they was sitting up there drinking all that goddamn alcohol and was paying attention and was smoking and partying and doing all that stuff, like, and not like taking care of their health. They was neglectful towards their health. And now they need to heal. And I'm getting they need to heal from something sexually that I'm picking up as well. Something that may have caused them some type of itch. I'm getting some type of burning or itching type of situation in their yoni area or their raw area, you guys. Their sexual energy is tainted right now due to the karmic being out and being around so many different people. And this person dwelling in their energy, this person they probably think that they got it from the karmic 9 times out of 10. But I feel like this person was out here loose, like a loose cannon. And it wasn't just the karmic. The karmic was just one of the pawns in the play to get this person out there in karmic land. But I feel like your person was probably dealing with other people because they was dealing with a hoe. So this karmic was dealing with other people too. And they didn't want to feel like no simp no more. So they was kind of like dibbling down, like, okay, she could talk to whoever we want to. I talk to, so this, that, and the third. I got 3 on my roster. You know what I'm saying? I just mess with her. She one of my main, tricks out here, but I got like 3 other tricks that I mess with. So this person don't know where they got it from, and they need to heal. They are a broken person, and they just out here giving it out to whoever and whatever. Since they left you, since they didn't want to be with you, they're just trying to heal that heartbreak of leaving something good for something stank. Okay? So this person is praying now. They need to drink more water. Like I said, they need a salt bath as well, because they need to cleanse their energy before they ever come back to my divine collective. Okay? It says, your sex healed me. I feel so much better. Of course. So heal is on here twice, you guys. They need some healing right now. Okay? They're not in the energy to give you anything but sexual encounters, because they want to suck from your good energy without having you nag and I told you so, and you need to start doing this and that and the third. No, they just want to come back to you. And I'm trying to say this, protect your energy, you guys. Take that salt bath, because I know you probably at night have sexual thoughts about this person. This person like touching you and feeling on you. They're pulling on your sexual energy because they want you sexually. They don't want to come back and be a responsible adult. They just want to come back and just, do that boom, bam, wham, and kind of pull from your good energy to heal from you. And the only thing that's going to happen, you guys, is they're going to transfer that sexual transmitted disease over to you, and it's going to cause you to not have a clear mind and to be confused again. And then you're going to be in a gossip, and they're going to say that, hey, they got it from you, and you weren't clean and stuff like that, to kind of clean up their reputation from dealing with this thought pocket out here, from having to cover up that they don't have no more money on, to cover up that the karma took them from everything. They want the light to be off of them and go on to you again, because you know how to maneuver and move through the gossip and kind of like cleanse yourself of evil and all this extracurricular unnecessary ass activity. Okay? Like I said, this person's gonna come back. They want a sexual encounter with you, but they're gonna be hot and cold. They're gonna come in hot, trying to lay up with you, trying to get a few dollars from you. You know what I'm saying? Can I get this to hold me down? You know what I'm saying? We've been together. Or they're gonna hit you with the little, oh, we should be able to work through this. That's why, women and men, they don't stay together for long, because women, y'all don't like to hold on to certain things. I'm not finna hold on to a thigh, baby. Once you hurt me one time, you won't get a chance to hurt me again. Why would I continue to hold on to something that hurt me? What kind of sense does that make? Huh? You come in hot and heavy, talking about all the promises you're going to make, and then they go back cold again. Because once they suck you of your good energy, it's like they're going to discard you again. Like, okay, I don't no longer need her. She could go on about her business. I don't need to take her out no more. I don't need to kind of like check in with her and stuff like that. She already gave me a few dollars. She already gave me a loan. You know what I'm saying? So we back good again. I got her back in my good graces. I just came over to drop that, that off. And now I already know she finna give me that act right. She finna give me what I need from her. No, we're not doing that no more. You can't touch me, sir. You can never touch me again until you get your stuff all the way together. And even then, I'm still not going to give it to you like that just because you got your stuff together. You're going to have to put the work in, baby. And it's not going to be the work that you think it is. Not in that bedroom. It's going to be an inner work. It's going to be the healing work. It's going to be, let's see if you're going to work to get yourself out of this debt. Or do I got to continue to help you? It's just nothing but sexual energy over here, because look at it. It said karmic head game is crazy. So that's why this karmic is still around this person, because they get something from your person, and it's funds. This person is gonna go broke dealing with this karmic because the head game is crazy. And I get it. You like a little, you know what I'm saying? You like what you like. We all grown. But at the same time, is this benefiting you in the long run? Is that sexual satisfaction good for only right now, or is it going to be good in the long run? How is this going to help you? This is not going to help this person at all. This is why your person is in this hot and cold energy, because the karma could come back at any time, get a few dollars out of them, even though they don't even have it to give to themselves. Collective, they don't even have it to give to themselves. And the karmic gonna still kind of play these whole ass games with this person, and this person gonna continue to play hot and cold games with you, because the karmic playing hot and cold games with them. So it's like spell work at its finest, you guys. And listen to that. You hear that siren? You hear that? That's a siren, you guys. That is, if that ain't a warning sign, I don't know what is. Like, stay away from this person, because this person is gonna send you to the hospital. It's gonna send you to the clinic. It's gonna send you to the doctor. Because this person, this karmic, need a salt bath. Your person need a salt bath. They need to cleanse their energy. Stop all this sexual energy with all these different entities out here and all this different negative energy. That's why your person is in the state of, I don't know if I want a relationship right now. They don't want to, their higher self don't want to come back and hurt you and cause you any more pain and suffering. They actually need you right now, but they're in such a low vibration that they're willing to take you through there if you let them. Okay? Only if you let them. And we not letting nobody do nothing to us like that anymore, collective. We're not. So that's why your person is very like, I don't know what decision I want to make right now, this, that, and the third, because this karma is keeping them in a low vibrational spell, a sexual, lustful, low vibrational spell. That's what's causing them to not make a decision. That's what's causing them to not wanting to be with you. Their higher selves want to be with you. Their higher selves know that they're doing wrong, but their low vibrational selves and the low vibrational people that they kept around them is causing them to be delayed in their growth into being a mature boss man, because you didn't upgrade. You didn't made it to the next level into where you want to be in a relationship. This person is stagnant. They have not grown. So no, they can't come with you. Like I said, that rejection was God protection, because they know that that person was not going to level up in life with you. But this person started to come to the realization now, because like I said, since you have left this person's energy, they're starting to realize certain things about the people and about the karma that has been around them, especially since their money done got funny. Especially since the dollars ain't dollaring no more. The funds is not funding. It's not funny no more. Because now I can't keep up. I can't pay my bills. I'm always outside. I'm always drinking. I'm always smoking. This karma always want to go to a kickback and stuff. I always got to bring a bottle. I always got to travel from here to there just to go to a little party or go to a club with this karma. They tired of that. The money ain't right. It says, now that you're gone, I see I was the problem. The karmic made me feel like it, made me believe it was you. The karmic made it feel like they was the problem. You the one that's, you know, trying to make you come in the house at 10 o'clock at night. We outside at 10 o'clock at night. On a Sunday, girl, we got to go to work in the morning. On Monday, we got kids to take care of. We got kids to get ready for school. This person was leaving all the responsibilities on you, was making you make sure that you get up, work all day, work all these extra hours, because you had to financially be responsible for you and your kids now, because this person didn't want to continue to step up to the plate. So you may have to work those extra shifts, those overtimes. You may have had to DoorDash, or you may have had to take an extra job, a part-time job. You may have had to make a extra source of money. And when you're tired and all you want to do is rest and make sure that your kids are straight, make sure your bills are paid, you had to do what you had to do, because this person didn't want to put forth effort. Now that they see that the karmic is the cause of all this, all they bad decisions that they had made in their life, because this karma had them wrapped around this, and it's spell work, you guys. I'm telling you, it was spell work at its finest. It was only a one-sided opinion. The karmic made this person not think about anything else, or made them not even have a thought for themselves. They couldn't even think for themselves when it came to the decisions they made, because the karma made this person feel like they was a simp It gave sip energy. Now this person is sitting up here, they're praying for a second chance with you guys. They may not tell you this, but they are actually praying for this. And that's why you're feeling this energy of, you know, self-doubt or confusion at this time, or what made this person leave the connection to go somewhere else. It's because this person is now regretting the decisions that they made, and they really want a second chance with you at this time, you guys. They really do. They tired of that partying, neglectful lifestyle. They're not ready to, you know, continue to live in this lifestyle anymore. They're over this lifestyle. They really want you to come through and, you know, become their savior. And you're not saving anybody, collective. We're done saving people at this time. Like, they have to be able to save themselves at this point, okay? We're not in this hot and cold seasonal behavior anymore. This person's going to have to get it together without you. And they're going to have to come correct for the next person. Because you have somebody else that's going to enter into your life, collective. And it's not this person. This person needs to heal. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I'm sorry it was so long. But I had to, like, get the messages out. I hope you guys like it. And I'm going to come to you with another video. Okay? Bye.